way from north to south. It's been a long time coming. Take it to the streets. Hit control, delete. Take it to the streets. Hit control, delete. Take it to the streets. Hit control, delete. Take it to the streets. Hit control, delete.
Whether you're cold or whether you're wet, you'll weather it better with a warm, welcoming Knorr soup. Like Knorr blended golden vegetable. Wholesome, nourishing vegetables, selected and blended for a soup that's thick but smooth. Soup in a cup or soup in a bowl, there's no soup more satisfying. Knorr soup. So good you go.
That's what I always say about this show. It's so good you go schloop. Hi, I'm Paper or Plastic. I'm here today to start the show out. Joel let me come on here. Joel and I have the same shirt on. It's Boba Fett, Mexican style, I think. I don't know. It's really cool though. And I really, I'm glad to see everybody's here. Maybe we could get some music playing. Today we're going to have like an incredibly therapeutic time on the show. And I think that you'll all appreciate it. I've got the music of Gaia Sanskrit. I hope I'm saying that right. Gaia Sanskrit. It's going to be so cool because it's going to be some Sanskrit chanting, and then there's going to be like some English translation so you get to know, what it is. Let's see who's here today. Claster Fan is here. Great to see you, Claster Fan. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, that was an old commercial from way, way back. That guy was a little scary, but in the end, he was, kind of nice. We're going to breathe today. Matt Wright is here. I'm about to eat some soup, and even though we are breaking temperature records up here, maybe you should eat some cold soup like gazpacho or something. There's a dog. That's his name is Buddy, and he's got I don't know. He's out there in beautiful weather. Let's get this thing going called Lunch Therapy. I'm gonna get myself a modem. I'm gonna get myself a modem. I'm gonna get myself a modem. I'm gonna get myself a modem.
get myself a modem.
Welcome, everybody. Today's lunch therapy. I'm going to give myself a modem. Hey, Joel. Cool shades. Yeah, that's paper plastic. He's a younger, I like to call him a cousin, but he's actually not related to me at all. He just is a kid who hangs around the studios. He's been interning with Boney, learning all the ropes, learning the ropes and the chains and the whips and the chains and all that stuff. Great. I go away and come back to an AI lunch therapy. Nice nose. Yeah, it is a nice nose. He's a good guy. Todd, you were down there at Yancey's place down there in Costa Rica. We would like to hear all about that. Todd went on a journey to Costa Rica to see Yancey, who is on the show. You got to check out that episode if you haven't seen it. Just Jay Comedian. It's cold here. I'm wrapped in a blankie. I assume you're in Kansas. Yeah. Hoy, CeeLo. Hoy. Good to see you. The weather is bizarre. The weather is upside down. The weather is, it's like weather roulette in the world these days. No one knows what you're going to get next, Guess you can tell by the size of a man's nose. What you can tell by the size of a man's nose. Okay, what can you tell by the size of a man's nose? I'm not choosing the obvious one. Hands, of course. What will we call the new species that is coming to life? Eyes? Yeah, so one of the things about this artificial intelligence that people maybe are becoming aware of is that perhaps we are creating the next evolution, the next, evolution of us, I guess, or the next evolution that's going to destroy us. It's not going to take much time before they're walking around, right? I mean, I think we'll probably still be alive when these AIs are walking around. I think so. Puerto Rico. Did I say Costa Rica? I said Costa Rica when I meant Puerto Rico. Did Todd go on a journey or a trip? That's what we want to know. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite me. Yes, you got the reference there. Jose Salas. Hey, Blas is here. There's Blas. Yeah, lunch therapy. All right, I like your shirt. I like that a lot.
It's a little bit tight.
Is it? I'm going on a diet. It's interesting that you bring that up.
So I said to Celia, I go, can I wear your purple lunch therapy shirt? She said, I go, what? She goes, I go, why are you laughing? I just want a different shirt. I want to wear the purple one. She goes, it's not going to fit you. It's too tight. And I said, it'll be fine.
It looks
good.
And
then when I put it on, it's quite tight.
I think I've been looking around at the TikToks lately because I've been doing some TikToks. And I'm thinking we got to wear tighter shirts because on there, it's all sex that they're selling. It's all sex.
Oh, but tight shirt on me is not sex.
You don't know. There's some people out there that are really, really into that,
Someone asked me.
Don't body shame yourself.
One day,
What'd you say?
Wearing a tight shirt.
Yeah.
I was at the grocery store one day and I was wearing a tight shirt. Mm-hmm. And someone had asked me, they go, are you a dad? And I went, are you an asshole?
You mean they were referring to your dad bod? Is that what they were referring to?
They're like, are you a dad? I said, are you an asshole? Oh, no. I go, you're referring to my tight shirt, right? Have a good day.
We got to get Todd on here to do the download of his retreat. He did a cacao journey. That was cool.
I like cacao.
We'll get him on there.
Is my lighting all right? I feel like
you're looking good. Looking good. I mean, we're both, looking a little haggard because I think it's a tough time for sleep lately. Have you been having difficulty sleeping?
I have. I actually, where'd you bring it up? I have this dream, this recurring dream. I refer to it as a nightmare. But I had it this morning, and it made me very emotional. It made me horribly upset. And I told Celia about it. And usually when I'm upset, if I have a nightmare, I talk about it. I want to talk about it to get it out.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have a good dream, and I don't like talking about it because I don't want to jinx it. And maybe something good can come out of it.
Yeah.
And when it's bad, I always like to talk about it because it's like, please don't. I don't want to see that again. I don't want to. I feel like if I get it out, that's good. But I've been thinking about that. Maybe we need an episode. We should do an episode on dreams or
Dreams.
nightmares or something like that. Maybe,
we could get a dream expert. Maybe somebody out there knows of a good dream expert that we could get on the show. That would be cool.
Man. If anybody knows anything about that, please let us know. I'd love to get somebody on and talk about that kind of stuff. I think that has also a lot to do with mental wellness.
Yeah.
Like what you're thinking about when you go to sleep, or maybe your subconscious is trying to remind you about something, or it's trying to warn you. Sometimes I take my nightmares as warning. Like, ooh, I don't want that to happen. So
that's interesting.
Stay away from
I think your mind processes things while you sleep. I think it processes stuff. Greg Wordle says he's on a diet, so we're all on a diet together. Could be, we're. I'm not saying all the hummingbirds are on a diet, but Greg and I are on a diet. Kamala's on a diet. Let's see how this thing goes. Let's track it. Maybe I should do one of those videos that goes, I did the South Beach diet for 2 weeks, and this is what happened. Maybe I should do one of those. Right?
But do you want to try to do the diet like live, like during the 2 weeks, or you mean
No, I just track it along the way, and I make a video at the end that says I did the South Beach diet for 2 weeks, and this is what happened.
How many diets would you like to attempt?
Just the one. First.
Oh, you just want to? You're
doing it right now. It's not gonna be a whole series.
Try to drop something.
Because I'll do the diet, and then I'll be perfectly happy. Clasterfan says the Cylons are the aliens from the Battlestar Galactica series. In the original, they have robots called Cylon Centurions. Interesting.
Centurion.
Yep. Wow. The robots speak with deep robotic voices and say things like, by your command. Yes. That's good. You're warming us up for the 80s quiz that we're going to continue today.
We're going to have an 80s quiz today?
Yeah, we're going to get to it.
Oh, yeah,
but first we're going to relax. We're going to do some really relaxing stuff, and I'm going to not even talk so much. That could happen. Todd says, why am I having a hard time sleeping? Is the moon doing something? Planet alignment? What? Okay, so Todd's not the only one.
That's another thing, yeah.
Well, I'm not the only one. You're not the only one.
The stars, yeah. That's definitely, yeah. That's got something to do with it, right? Alignment, stars, vibrations, sounds, energy.
Yeah. In the reboot, the Cylons have a revolution, leave their human masters, and come back years later looking like humans. Yeah, you know what I liked? I liked that other one. What was that one? Oh, maybe somebody can tell me that one.
Which one?
The Battlestar Galactica that had, I don't even know. Eric Stoltz in it. I can't think of the name of it. Caprica. I can think of the name of it. Caprica. That's the one I like. Yeah. Todd says your lighting make you look like a dad, Blas. Your lighting actually you look like Herman Munster or something. When you take the flashlight, you put it underneath your face, and you go, whoa.
Yeah, that's right. I was trying. The light on my side it's a desk lamp light, like a snake in the neck. And I was trying to angle it so I had a little bit better light on this side of my face. And then when I put it on, as soon as I put it on, he goes, you got dad light. Your dad light's on.
Dad light. It's interesting because behind us is the chakra of the day out the window there. You see that?
Yeah.
You know what chakra that is?
Oh, it's orange. It's the.
It's orange.
Is it right in the middle? Is it the one like your? It's the. I need a list.
Yeah.
The one in the chest, the core, or your.
No. This is the one.
You said yes, but then you said no.
Yes, no. Yes meaning yes, I hear you, but no, you're wrong.
No, you're wrong.
Okay, so here's what it is. It's the sacral plexus chakra. Sacral plexus. Kamala said solar plexus. That's a different one as well. Greg Wordle says, did you know the word nightmare derives from an Old English spirit depicted as a female evil spirit? It would lie upon sleepers and suffocate them.
Lie upon sleepers?
I would think it would be a horse because it's a nightmare. Todd Lee's philosophy is don't diet. Conscious eating is the key. Just Jay's on an eating plan through their hospital. Lost 6 pounds in 2 months. Cat people.
Ooh, I want to hear a little bit about that.
Pregnant dad chakra. That's what Danielle says. Wow, nightmare. All right, I'm going to read about the sacral plexus chakra because it's important. This is from the book Chakra Healing. Howard Aronin purchased this for us. He didn't, but he recommended it. The sacral plexus chakra is all about connecting with your emotions, creative expression, sexuality, and abundance in healthy ways. The following meditations, crystal techniques, essential oil applications, and yoga postures will help you connect with what you may be holding in this chakra, and more importantly, will initiate connection with this energy vortex within you, so you may open into the wisdom it holds. So it sounds like it's a lot of energy. You know, a lot of times we're trying to get more energy, a lot of sexual energy, which is, you know, we got to get more sex on this show because otherwise, how are we going to, monetize it? We got to monetize your dad bod, dude.
What?
Mare is an Old English for feminine. See? Maybe that's why they call the horses that. So let's do some breathing. What do you say?
Or feminine. Old English for feminine. But they call mares whether they're a boy or a girl.
Do they? I don't know if that's true. Is that true? I think maybe Greg will tell us. Okay, now we're going to breathe. I'm going to stop talking. Chakra Khan music. Okay, healing vibration is going to help us out with the sacral chakra.
Some breathing, bro.
The source of our passion and well-being, it must be balanced for energy to flow into the next chakra. A mare is a female horse reaching maturity. It's not just a horse.
So not boy. They're not referred to as boys.
Yeah, we got it. You know, you can spell check all you want. We'll get it. Relaxing sounds. Okay, so I'm going to be quiet. We're going to breathe. I'm not even going to say in through the nose anything. I'm just going to breathe. Says the O diet. Olympic and Olestra chips, all washed down with Starbucks Oleato.
I've done that diet before. It like you see something, oh, there's food you want, you go, oh, I want that. Oh, I want that so bad.
I think it sounds like a bunch of oils. So it'll just everything just slides right through you. You just eat it, just slides right through you. Doesn't even go through.
Right, like your whole system is a giant
Nothing is
O,
absorbed.
traveling down the
You're like
O.
a water slide. Your whole system
it's
is
traveling
like
down the O system. Just
Yep.
big water slide.
I had an Oleato yesterday. Starbucks. They put oil. They put olive oil, fine olive oil in your coffee.
Wait a minute, time out.
Yeah.
The drink is called an Oleato, and they put extra virgin olive oil in your
Coffee. Yeah.
and you don't know what kind of extra virgin olive. You don't know if it's a Costco oil or if it's
No, that's a
maybe
very,
it's,
very special,
Italian,
extra million times virgin oil. And I was over at Starbucks and I was like, I'm going to have a coffee, but I'm about to go on a diet, so I better just put some oil in there just to make it all caloric.
Wait, I'm getting confused because I don't Starbucks, so I'm confused. You asked for oil in there, or they have
No,
it prepared
it's
as
a
well
new
in there
thing.
and
It's a
said-
new it's a new thing.
Oh, it's a new thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You know what it tastes like?
Olive oil?
Oily coffee.
Yeah, I mean, isn't the oil floating at the top of the
I don't know.
drink?
I don't know. Cluster fan said, I
because
like
oil-
the way your
the oil
graphics
floats on
slid to the
water.
right. Oh, thanks. That's cool. Joel had that oily hot toad drink yesterday. Kamala was with me. It was so gross. Oh, yeah, I gave it to her. And she said, get this. She said, it tastes like one of those pills they put up babies' butts.
A suppository?
Yeah, I guess they do that. At babies. It tastes
how
like
does she know
that.
it's the
I know, but
pill?
did you eat one of those or
Tastes
something?
like
And she's like, no, it just
chest down?
smells that way. It's just gross. Add a little Ozempic, and you're Kim freaking Kardashian.
Oh my god.
Page 14 of the book shows you what a chakra opening may look like.
I don't want to be a Kim Kardashian. I want to be me.
Page
I
14.
want to be me.
Page 14. Wow. I can't read while I'm on the thing. I'm gonna have to read this and share
Why not?
it. Well, it's like a whole page.
Oh.
Chakras are energy vortexes that exist within each of us. These energy vortexes transport energy from the universe around you into your aura and body, as well as between the physical body and the layers of your aura. You can think of your chakra
Layers
system.
of your aura.
Nice. Boney, could you turn his microphone off? Yeah, thank you. I'm just kidding you. I'm kidding you. Turn it on. Turn it on, Boney. Come on, turn it on.
Why
I'm
would
joking.
you do that? I don't even
I was just
know.
joking. I was joking with him. He doesn't get a joke sometimes. Blood carries oxygen, nutrients, and hormones throughout the body. Helps regulate and balance the body and protects the body by removing waste products and clotting when the body is harmed. Clotting when the body is harmed. Much in the same way your bloodstream connects and supports your many other physical body systems. Your chakra system connects and supports your physical self and your energy self. That's pretty
It
cool.
all makes sense. That makes sense. Sort of.
Oleato is giving people the trots. That's right. That's what we're talking about. Water slide of the intestines. Didn't one of your guests say that chakras are bullshit? No. Guignel, that was Todd Lee's aunt that said, don't waste your time with chakras.
We've
I
never
remember
said
that,
anything.
but we've
I've never
never
heard
said
you
anything
say.
like that.
I've never said anything about chakras.
Todd Lee's aunt, maybe Todd can expound on that, but his aunt apparently knows all about chakras. She said, don't waste your time with that, which I have been wasting my time with it as much as possible because I think it's like chi energy throughout your body. If you can unblock those chakras, I feel good. I don't know about y'all.
You know, it's a conversation we had before. You know what I mean? Even like with religion.
Yeah.
Like, you got to believe in something. And you got to give your mind a positive mindset. You know what I mean? You have to teach your brain, I believe, can teach your body how to exist. That's what I honestly
I think that Howard and I have a different book because my page 14 looks like this. And he says there's a cool picture. So, I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe you can.
maybe he sent you the picture list.
Maybe it's another book he's talking about. I don't know. That's the thing. Greg says Todd Lee's aunt seems quite wise.
Greg. Easy,
All right,
Greg.
we're having dueling chakra wars.
Easy.
Chakra wars. All right, now's the time. Oh, look, you got huge. I think it was from that chakra thing. You you're like a lot bigger.
I got big.
And I don't mean you look like a giant now. So weird.
I almost have a muscle.
That's the power of the chakra.
the muscle right there. Like,
Wow, it's amazing that the shirt didn't just like do like an Incredible Hulk thing.
It didn't yeah.
Expanded.
Let's start working out. You're gonna go on a diet, and I'm gonna start working out.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be a good summer. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I've been eating well. I like what my diet's been. So I had that conversation with Celia and Alexander. We're all gonna start training over the summer.
Yeah.
Put a little muscle on Alexander too. He's growing in height, but you know how you grow in height and you're like skinny.
Yeah.
Because your body now is losing all that baby fat.
Yeah.
Now he's looking really good, bro. So I wanted to start filling in his shoulders and his chest.
Kamala wants to know what you're eating. What are you eating?
Oh, I eat lots of dark greens, kale, collard greens, spinach. I eat spinach probably every day. And I used to buy the bag spinach. Like you could buy a bag of clean spinach, eat right out of the bag.
Yeah.
And you get like 12 ounces. But then when you buy the spinach, that's in the regular where you gotta get it and wash it, you get like 2 pounds of spinach, like 1.5 pounds of spinach. And then you just soak it, for a half a day, let the residue get off it, and then rinse it off, clip off the dead ends on the stems.
Yeah.
And I eat the stems too, that's why. And then I julienne it or something. I throw it in my soups, or I eat it. Alexander and I don't use dressing much.
Yeah.
He doesn't eat dressing at all. So we just eat the spinach while we're eating our meal. We eat our salad with our hands.
You guys are healthy.
And lots of vegetables, celery, carrots, root vegetables, daikon, fennel. Like I eat a lot of that stuff because I make my own food. Like I'd say in the last 2 months I've had maybe In-N-Out twice and pizza. Actually, we had a pizza day for yesterday. But other than that, pretty much the 3 meals I eat a day or 4, I make my own. I cook myself. I always have soup too. I always have a broth.
Todd says, want some chi? Eat a chia pet or have a chai tea latte. Chakras are like a diet. Nice to do for quick fixes, but not lasting impact. What do you know about this, Todd? We always get back to our comfort zone. Our unconscious mind constantly pulls us back from our genius zone to a comfort zone. Interesting. But chakras might lead
smaller,
you.
Bonnie.
Chakras,
Sure, my friend.
Bonnie, could you make him smaller? It was part of a comic bit.
The thing, yeah. There you go.
Thanks.
It was the healing vibration.
Kamala says, Christ, Bloss, you eat so freaking healthy, it sounds horrible to me.
Oh, delicious,
Greg
Kamala.
Wordle has
Delicious.
burgers every day, but you're on a diet now, so that's not going to happen, right?
Well, he was having burgers every day.
Yeah.
I think that it sounds horrible, Kamala, but when you prepare food the way you like it, you know what I mean, then it's delicious, especially in soups. If you have your dark greens in soups, you don't get that raw green farm taste, that dirt.
Okay,
like
so
earthy.
now
a
we're
little
moving along. There's
delicious.
enough talking about food. I'm getting hungry. I'm on a diet.
I just had
let's say it was a
avocado
good one.
toast with cherry tomatoes, red onions, and an over easy egg.
Bloss is on the America diet, In-N-Out every other day with a pizza pie on off days. The America diet.
Not every other day.
All right, so this is I got
burgers
something
for fun.
really exciting for y'all.
Oh.
We're gonna do some, and I don't know. I don't care what Greg thinks about it. I don't care what Todd thinks about it. We're gonna do some chanting. We're gonna see what that does for us, for our chakras. Gaia Sanskrit is a YouTube channel. Yeah.
Oh, we love her.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
She does some chanting, and what we're gonna see is the Sanskrit, and then we're gonna see the English on the screen. And so we can, not only get the healing vibrations, as it were, but also see what it means. Here we go. Are you ready for this? Because this is going to be good.
Me?
Yeah.
Never ready.
Never ready. Did you say you're never ready? I think you're supposed to say I'm always ready. But you can say whatever you want.
अग्निर्मे वाचि श्रितः वाग्हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि वायोर्मे श्रितः प्राणो हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि सूर्यो मे चक्षुषि श्रितः चक्षुहृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि चन्द्रमा मे मनसि श्रितः मनो हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि दिशो मे श्रोत्रे श्रिताः श्रोत्रगुं हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि आपो मे रेतसि श्रिताः ऋतो हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि पृथिवी मे शरीरे श्रिता शरीरगुं हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि ओषधिवनस्पतयो मे लोमसु श्रिताः लोमानि हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि इन्द्रो मे बले श्रितः बलगुं हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि पर्जन्यो मे मूर्ध्नि श्रितः मूर्धा हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि ईशानो मे मन्यो श्रितः मन्यो हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop it there, but that is pretty powerful stuff, huh?
Yeah, I mean, she's got a good tone.
She sounds great. And I don't know, I feel good when I listen to that. So check out that channel, subscribe to her chants, and it's G-A-I-E-A Sanskrit. I think that in the
Put it up in the comment.
What'd you say?
Are you gonna put it up in the have a hummingbird? Or Pony can put it up in the comment.
It's in the show notes. Show notes.
Oh, sure.
It is, right, Boney? Yeah. All right, we're moving on. We're going to watch a monkey from Alicia Silverstone's...
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
We're going to watch a monkey from Alicia
We're gonna watch a
Silverstone's Instagram. That's what we're going to watch. It's startling, actually. It's a little...
It's startling?
It's startling how beautiful this creature is. It's startling to watch it eat an orange. And it might change your life. Here we go. I don't know what kind of monkey that is. He eats the peel. friends are loud. His friends are super loud. I'm wondering if he's going to eat the orange or if he's just going to eat the peel. We got to put that
And it's broken.
down
It's
by
broken.
in his foot.
Look at that. How calculated he is. Like he's peeling it and eating it like a banana. Like he hasn't even dug into the meat yet.
I know. I think it'd be great to have feet hands. Hands for feet.
I've always been super.
I want to hear. Look at this.
Use their feet like hands.
See, the chanting made her body react and she started crying. Yeah, I think that is like that kind of powerful. I think it is. Look. Yeah, he's grubbing. He's grubbing. Golden snub-nosed monkey. That's what that is. I'm sure everybody wants one. No, you can't have one.
So he's just holding the orange now with his hand foot.
Yeah, say the best
And
for
he's
last.
like looking for something else, or he's like, right, like he's going to have that for dessert.
I want some hand feet. I do. And you know what? Let's face it, when the AIs get bodies, who knows what they're going to look like? There's certainly, you know, they would certainly, if they could choose to have hand feet, they would have hand feet, right?
Well, why wouldn't you? I mean, your feet can do what your hands do. You got 4 of them now. I mean, come on.
What if you had 5 of them, hand feet? Camilla says, why did I
That
stop
would
playing?
be-
Yeah.
That would be weird if you had 5, because then it would be like your tail would have a hand at the end of it. And your
Yeah.
tail would be what, more like an arm or a
Well,
leg.
you know
or
how
yeah.
maybe they would have trunks because elephants can use their trunks. They have little fingers type things
Yeah.
at the end of their trunks and they can pick stuff up.
But they're forced to because
Why
they don't
wouldn't
have
you have a trunk?
opposable thumb. They don't have, the animal is forced to use something as to grab.
Okay, then maybe you have really long arms, super long, extendable arms. Camel
So,
said, why did you
hey,
stop
look-
playing it? Stop playing what? The monkey or the singing?
Oh, the monkey is
The
frozen.
monkey, that's the end of it. That's the end of the monkey. I mean,
Oh.
we could watch it again, but we have to move
While we
on because
talk.
we got a contest.
And then you could just mute, Bonnie, you could just mute the video while we talk. That's
All right, are we all ready for the contest? Is that what's going to happen now? I think it might be contest time because there's a lot to get to, but I don't know how we can.
I mean, as
Just
far as the contest?
let's just jump into the Trash Panda Comedy for a moment.
Yeah!
just see what we're thinking of.
Tuesday! Lunch therapy.
Hello and welcome to the Trash Panda Comedy Club. I'm your host, Joe Fury, and I have been very busy lately. I wanted to announce this coming May 29th in Huntington Beach, I will be opening for the band Arena Red, noon on Memorial Day. This is them. They rock. I actually go way back with the drummer. The drummer and I used to sell t-shirts on the streets of Morocco back in the day. And there he is up there, Jeff Galino, behind the words. The man behind the words. Monday, May 29th, Memorial Day, noon to 3. I'll be opening for the band, so you want to get there early. It'll be hot. No, I mean that. Because the sun will be out and it will be extremely hot. I'll be sweating a lot. Anyway, let's go back to the Trash Panda Comedy Club so I can introduce our opening act today, Mr. Joel Marshall. Welcome, Joel. Thanks, Joe Fury. That was such an incredible introduction. I'm glad to hear that you are performing again in, I don't know, what'd you say, Huntington Beach? Huntington Beach, yeah. It's good. I like Huntington Beach because it's a beach and it's close to the water, as beaches generally are. You're gonna have to apologize. AI would be a ball with a retractable appendages. Oh no. Yeah, so I gotta apologize because I didn't get much sleep last night because we're having a problem. Maybe it's because of the weather. The weather lately has been absolutely upside down. It's been weather roulette. We never know what we're going to get. Today it's super hot. This weekend in Seattle for Mother's Day, it was 90 degrees. It has never been that hot on Mother's Day. So Seattle has the hottest mothers ever. Yep.
Oh, yeah, whoa.
The hottest mothers ever. Hottest mothers on record in Seattle, yes. But for us down here, the flowers are blooming and it's just going crazy because we had so much rain. We had more rain, I think probably more rain than Seattle ever did. LA is now the rain capital of the world. And with that, some interesting evolutions are occurring. We have so many raccoons in our backyard. We have so many possums. We have baby birds being born all the time. We have the 2 birds in the front yard that are... We had a hummingbird. I don't know what's happening. Maybe he's evolving. Maybe he's getting a 3rd wing or something like that. We had a hummingbird that was just kind of circling in a I don't know, like a rage, like a roid rage, a hummingbird roid rage the other day. I'll have to show that to you. But I heard this horrible sound outside because the raccoons were running around. You know how raccoons are. They just get their little paws in everything. And they make all kinds of noises.
Whoa.
Yeah, so the other day I heard, I'm sitting in bed and I hear outside, but it's louder, much louder. It sounded like a bigger animal, and I thought, I gotta go out there and see what's going on. And I go outside and this dog runs by. And I'm like, there's a dog in my backyard. And then I realized this is a very tall dog with sort of, I guess they were giraffe legs. They looked like giraffe legs. And I realized, wait a minute, that's a coyote. So we had a coyote in our backyard. Yeah. And I used to be a coyote. I was Wile E. Coyote for 3 years at Magic Mountain. So I know it's like a spirit animal for me. I would ride my bike every morning to go be Wile E. Coyote, and I would see an actual coyote. And I don't know whether to be scared of them or what. I mean, I'm not scared of dogs. Why am I scared of this? But what I am scared of is maybe him go running off and he has got a little puffball in his mouth named Machito. Machito is a very puffy cat that lives in our backyard. He's very skittish. He's always there. He's our friend. He's our lover. And I'd hate to see him disemboweled by a coyote. So we've been keeping the cats inside. We've been keeping the cats inside at night, which I don't know if you have cats, but our cats, they won't have it. So all night, what happens is they go to the side door and they just start scratching. And they are relentless. They're relentless. They will not let me sleep. I get up. So finally what I have to do is I have to incarcerate them. I have to put one in the washer dryer room. I have to put another one in an office. I have to lock them in there. And they're starting to like it. I think they like harassing me all night. And now, on top of that, I'm on a diet. So I've done so many diets. I don't know about y'all, but I have done the keto diet, the Beverly Hills diet. I think I've done the South Beach diet. I think I've done the South Park diet. I have done, which all you do, you don't eat at all. You just watch South Park all the time.
That's the diet.
That's a diet, yeah. I've done the starvation diet. I've done the intermittent fasting. These days people are like, don't diet. It's just a lifestyle. What you do is you don't eat for 16 hours and then you eat whatever the hell you want.
Huh?
That'll kill you. Besides, I can't just stop eating. I don't know about y'all. Let's see what y'all think about diets. I don't know what you're all talking about. AI would be a ball with retractable appendages. It would roll around. That would be a lot faster to get around. That's some sleight of hand. Greg's, that sounds like a penis. Real comedy's happening in the chat room. Oh, I see. It was the OC. Yes. Machito is my cat. Ooh, keep the cats inside. So I think that's a maybe something that people argue about, whether you should keep cats inside. I don't have a choice, really. I try and keep them there at night, but I don't think it's going to work out. I think at some point I'm just going to be like, because I get so enraged when the cat is scratching on the door, scratching, and I have to get out of bed, and it just keeps scratching until I get out of bed. And then when I get out of bed, I'm kind of like, I just want to open the door and say, have at it. I want to do like a coyote call. It's dinner time. Oh! Because I think maybe I want my cats to be eaten by that point. At that point, I know. It's terrible. Someday they'll play this in the courtroom. The cat abuse case. I like trash panda comedy. Yeah, I do too. I don't want coyotes eating cats. No, I don't want it either. You're right. It's just it's a momentary rage that I have when the cat has kept me up the entire night, and it's like 5:30 in the morning, and they're still scratching. Santa Clarita diet. I've been on the Santa Clarita diet. Yeah, that's when you put on a coyote costume and you sweat in 110 degree heat. That's what I call the Santa Clarita diet. Don't stop eating, never. I like to eat constantly. And the weird thing about it is, I ate this morning already, which I actually never do. I never get up and then eat. Like, that's disgusting to me. Get a doggy door. We have a doggy door. I think the doggy came in the door. Kamala seems to think that the coyote came in the door. But I think that we would know if a coyote came in and started running around the house. One time we were sitting watching television, and all of a sudden we look up and there were 2 raccoons just sitting in our living room looking at us. And I was like,
Whoa!
What happened to me is, you know how you don't think before you speak? And I was just like, what are you doing in here? That's what I said. And they were like,
You yell.
yeah. And then it couldn't get out. Couldn't get out of the house. It's running around in circles, and I'm trying to catch it. But lately the raccoons have been getting in the ceiling, and this has happened to us periodically, but now I've got, I don't know, I sit in the living room and I hear this sound, and it's like a chirping. Chirp, 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 like a really loud chirping, and then I hear, it sounds like a very, very large animal just rolling over in the ceiling, just rolling over, like I can't get comfortable in Joel's ceiling. And I don't know what it is. I'm thinking maybe with all the weather, all the strange weather that we've been having, maybe the dinosaurs are coming back. I think there's a giant dinosaur egg in my ceiling, and I think that it is cracking open. And dinosaurs, they're going to remake the Jurassic Park. They're going to remake it because the last one they spent way too much money on it. It's called Jurassic World, and so they're going to start dialing it back. It's going to be called Jurassic Attic. Jurassic Attic. It's going to take place in my attic, and it's going to be birds, because now, since they made Jurassic Park, they realized that all the dinosaurs were actually birds. So it's going to star I don't know, Big Bird, and what are some other famous large birds? The what is that bird? The shoebill. We had the shoebill on the show. It's going to be a giant shoebill. Let's see what the comedy club says here. Let them outside, the universe will decide. Exactly. I didn't invent cats. I just feed them. They want to go outside. What can I do about that? I can't do much about that. If the coyotes want to eat cats, I can't change nature. Meat's meat, and the coyote's got to eat, right? Coyote diet. Only eat cats. I always thought, Matt, right? Wouldn't that be the ALF diet? You're right, Alfie. That's a good one. I like that one. That's the ALF diet, where you only eat cats. ALF ate cats. The raccoons will eat your roof. I know. That's the thing about the raccoons is I put out cat food, and shame me all you want, but I put out cat food for these raccoons because otherwise they eat my roof. They just go up on there and they start digging for grubs and throwing the tiles down there. This has been the Trash Panda Comedy Club. Thank you so much for having us. Let's move on to the contest. All right, it's contest time. hope y'all have been studying up on your 80s movie trivia because we've got the rest of the movie trivia contest coming up here. I'm just going to do a few. Behind me I have Arcadia XYZ, which is another one of those awesome websites that you can go to anytime that you want and just trip out for free. You don't have to buy any mushrooms, you don't have to take any psilocybin, you don't have to do any drugs at all. You just put that thing on and you put your face in it. And any kind of mystical experience that you ever wanted to have, it's right there at the tip of your nose. You don't even need any kind of special goggles or anything. This one's really cool. I love the colors. Anyway, let's get into the contest. You ready, Boney? You ready, Blas? Blas is going to be on the screen soon. He's going to be on the screen. No wonder I get coyotes. They're eating the cat food. Right? Once a raccoon was on my parents' patio going for the dog food. I went out and shook a big piece of driftwood at it, backed up for a second, and then came at me. I know, there's that moment where the animal decides, I can take him. You know that moment? That's what I was afraid of. So I went out the other day and I thought the coyote was out there, and I went out there and it was all dark, and I went down the alley by the side of my house, and I suddenly heard this like that, and I just about levitated across my backyard. I think I almost sprained my ankle coming down because I came down from such a great height. On the screen we have P22, just wanted to mention. P22, of course, was the mountain lion that lived in Los Angeles until last year when it passed away. I just wanted to show there's murals now, which is cool. This person who actually paints the murals, she has a tattoo, of P22. This is her painting one of the murals here. Her name is Corey Matty. I love P22. Just, it lives on. They had a massive memorial for him at the Henry Ford Theater. 1,000 people showed up. P22 lives.
1,000 people showed up for P22. Oh, nice.
Isn't that cool? But we're here to do a contest. You ready? Well, we're going to do a few.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
we're running out of time. Because Trash Panda.
No, let's knock out a couple. Because we
We
have a
had
lot
the
of stuff.
chanting, and we had the healing vibrations, and we had the Joe Fury. I mean, it's been a packed show. Paper or Plastic was here, right? All right, let's get into this thing. This is the 80s movie contest brought to you by Disco Dance Machine. Record not included.
Oh, not good.
Are you going to cover your eyes?
Yes, I am. I'm ready.
Let's do it. Guinelle says Joel Skunk came at me. Okay, let's do this thing. Just keep your eyes covered. I'll let everybody look at it. Corey Matty did that mural of me on Melrose. Me and P22. Kamala, there's a mural of you on Melrose? We gotta get a picture of that. Harp. Kamala's on Twitch. In Ghostbusters, okay, go ahead and take your card down. In Ghostbusters, what instrument does Sigourney Weaver's character play? Kamala says harp. Any other guesses?
Oh, that's
out
good.
there?
That's her. Harp is good. Because she's wearing a white flowing dress, and the wind's blowing. She looks like Jennifer Lopez in the video. She's playing the harp.
You think harp as well? You're going to say harp?
I believe harp. I believe she's right.
Oh my God, yeah, there is a picture. Kamala, we got to go take another picture of that. Wow, that's the same lady? Wow. That's so cool.
That is Sigourney Weaver with hair and her luscious, tall, slender physique.
Todd says cello.
Oh, I got a little choked up just now. Sorry.
Because of Sigourney Weaver? You got all choked
Yeah,
up?
she's very
Choking.
seductive in Ghostbusters. She's probably one of the highlights for teenage
Oh my
boys
God.
and men.
Yeah, I remember when she said she was the gatekeeper.
Yes, she is.
That was
She was the
erotic.
gatekeeper. And
She was the gatekeeper.
she made nerdy dudes like Rick Moranis very popular. with
Yes.
attractive
I think they got it on.
women. Yeah, they did. Where they're trying to make the
Because he was the keymaster. He was the keymaster, right?
Yeah, and she was the gatekeeper, and they're trying to open up the gate to the demon.
We have 2 votes for harp, 1 for cello. Oh, 3 votes for harp because Lalita says harp.
Wow. Imagine if Sigourney Weaver and Rick Moranis had a baby. That would have been one attractive, smart.
I love Rick Moranis, I'll tell you.
Me too. It's great.
Anybody with anus in their name, right?
You got to have a lot of confidence.
You got to have a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
Kamala says, "Oh, your mural's gone, but we have a picture. We'll have to show it next Tuesday." All right, let's see. Let's see what the answer is. So far, it's only 2 instruments that people have said. Somebody's got to be right. Cello. I believe it's cello. You know what my problem is with the. This is a technical problem. Boney, maybe you can take note of this. The music and the drum roll are on the same track.
Oh, so they have the drum roll. It's going to be the same volume.
So
Or you can't separate the tracks, you mean?
Can't
like
separate
the drum roll will play over the
We're
music?
gonna have to work on that, Boney.
Come on, Boney.
So,
Better mind.
Todd, way to go. Todd got that one.
Awesome!
He was wrong about chakras, but he's right about the cello. That's cool. All right, let's see. Let's see the next one. Are you ready, Blas?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I put these extra slides in there to say ready. And that way we remember to put the thing over your eye. The contest is too slow. Okay, so contest is going to go faster. Plot, teen misfits. Gary and Wyatt design their ideal woman on a computer, and a freak electrical accident brings her to life in the form of the lovely superhuman Lisa.
Weird Science.
Oh, you got it right away. Guinel says, love that.
Gary
movie."
Wyatt. You can't put Gary and Wyatt in the question. It's crazy.
Why? I mean,
Because Gary and Wyatt, those are our stars.
you guys did very well, except Blas, I think you get that point. Weird Science.
Anthony Michael Hall and the other dude.
And the other dude.
What happened to him? What happened to that dude? He's so good.
I don't know. His name, Ilan Mike Mitchell Smith? Ilan?
Is he a director now or
His name is
something? I mean, the guy
Ilan?
was good, but he didn't.
Oh, close your
No,
eyes.
Ian.
Close your eyes. This is a quote from a movie. Sorry, I'm moving it fast because Guinel
Okay.
was complaining. All right, go ahead and look at it. It's a quote from a movie. What's the movie?
Gee, I'm really sorry your mom blew it, Ricky.
We've had 2 people on the show from this movie. 2 people.
Yeah, I'm really, your mom blew it, Ricky. It's that 80s movie, the one that you like a lot that I haven't seen, that everybody brags
You haven't
about.
seen this movie?
Well, no, you guys are calling it a classic, and I've never, I may have watched it and don't remember it because I was thrilled by it. But it's something about,
Todd got it.
like,
Todd
it's
got
like the summer
it. Kamala
movie.
got it.
Well, Better Off Dead.
Better off, yeah.
Not a bitch shit. That's John Cusack, right?
John Cusack. We have had 2 people on the show, Amanda Wiss and Diane Franklin. From this
Diane
movie.
Franklin, I liked her.
Who's
And I went on vacation with Amanda Wiss.
You did? You went on vacation with her? Wow.
Yeah,
You were cool.
yeah, we hung out.
You were cool. What about Kelly LeBrock? Still his crush.
Kelly LeBrock.
Did you go on
Wow.
vacation with her?
She married Steven Seagal. That must have been
Really?
the wildest, weirdest.
Did they drink
Very.
Steven Seagal beverage every night?
I'm sure
before
he
they go
made
to
her
bed?
drink a lot of stuff, Joel. Come on.
The blood of coyotes?
Yeah.
Coyote blood? Okay, one more.
Imagine when he
One more.
started
Hey,
doing
wait.
the cop thing
How
where
come
the
there's
camera's
no
following around.
scoreboard? Why is there no scoreboard? What's the score?
Boney!
Boney, come on. Come on.
We do this twice a week, bro. Please.
I think I'm gonna
we talked
say-
about a raise,
I'm
and
gonna
we
say-
said, just do your job. Do your job, and we'll
Well, now-
talk about it. But you can't.
What
You're
is
making
the
all kinds of
score?
mistakes live.
There's a lesson about French food in Better Off Dead. French fries and to drink Peru. Amanda Wiss was also in
But I'm
Fast
Dead?
Times at Ridgemont High. Does anybody know what other movie she was in that's famous? She's famous for being the first. Anybody know?
Who's famous? Kelly LeBron?
Kelly LeBrock was severely abused and almost murdered. This is terrible. She never recovered from
By
this
who?
assault. I don't know. I'm not speculating on this.
That's
Jose
terrible.
says that's terrible.
We're gonna talk about.
Okay, but let's try and lighten it up. Amanda Wiss, what was she the first of?
Amanda Wiss?
Yeah.
What are you asking me? A question?
She was the first victim of Freddy Krueger.
Right. Right.
What do you mean, right?
Nightmare on Elm
I
Street.
just gave you the answer.
Yeah. But that's not hard. Is that what I meant? Wait, was that part of our...
Oh, no, it's not part of the thing. Ready? One more.
Okay, I'm ready.
Right now, the score is 2-1 Hummingbirds, even though I don't know if that's the score. But I think it is. She was Brad Hamilton, Judge Reinhold's ex-girlfriend who breaks up with him in Fast Times. Huh. Yes.
Oh, I remember. You read it. Can I look?
Yeah. Oh, no one's seen it yet. Oni, come on. Oh, okay. This is a good one.
Can I
Do
look?
you know this one? Yeah, okay. Go ahead and look.
Clarence. No, not Clarence. It's Carol.
Spike Jones.
Like Carol.
Does anybody know this? Indiana Jones' first name? I think we know this thing.
Jones.
Doctor. No.
Dr. Danielle,
Nice
you
try.
bastard.
Is that like Judge Reinhold? Can you believe that guy's name is Judge? Why would his name
His
be
name
Judge?
is Judge.
What if his name was Judge? What if he was a judge? Then he'd be Judge
Maybe
Reinhold.
Your Honor.
People like,
Everyone, please rise for Your Honor. Judge.
Plaster fan says
Judge
Henry.
Reinhold.
Henry, interesting. Matt Rice says Indiana, which
Henry,
is
yes.
his nickname.
Sounds very familiar because of Sean Connery. Henry.
I think he's thinking of Regarding Henry, the movie starring
Oh, that
Harrison
would be ironic.
Ford, where he was also named Henry.
Wouldn't it be ironic?
You know what? Plaster fan gets it. He knows. It is Henry. Dr. Henry
Henry?
Walton Jones Jr.
Remember Sean Connery? Henry.
Guinel says Judge is an actual judge. Interesting.
Judge is actual
There's
judge?
a guy named Judge. Who's a judge? I mean, if it's your calling, right?
Please rise for Your Honor. Judge.
Judge is a childhood nickname of Judge Reinhold's. Interesting. All right.
Oh, and he kept it as a stage name. Here's a trivia question. What is Judge Reinhold's real first name?
His real first name. Good question.
Yeah.
Anybody can come up with that?
Cluster fan better get it because he's the one that
Plaster
knows.
fan, let's hear it.
Question.
We're not leaving the show until we find out what his real name was. This could take hours. No, we're leaving the show soon because it's dance break time. Maybe during the dance break.
Bonus question. It's not an 80s movie. It's just a movie. What is the name
Edward.
of Gene Autry's horse?
Gene Autry's horse?
Yep.
Edward. Edward is Judge's name.
Not Edward.
Judge
Not
Edward Reinhold.
Oh, Edward is Judge Reinhold.
Trigger. Trigger.
No, not Trigger. No Trigger.
Bubbles.
No, that's the monkey. Michael Jackson.
Plaster fan.
That's one of our hummingbirds.
Oh. Loop de doop.
Anybody? The name of Gene Autry's horse?
Gene Autry's horse.
The horse also has a tagline.
The horse is what? What?
It
Aha.
has a
Trigger.
No, I said no.
Oh,
Trigger.
I said
Trigger is
Trigger warning.
no.
Trigger
Trigger
warning.
is the other Cowboys. Roy Rogers. Horse.
Trigger warning.
Warning. The dog's name is Warning. No.
Okay.
I mean the horse.
The horse's name is. I'm just gonna try and channel it. Patches.
No, that's a Robin Williams movie.
Okay, we gotta let people only have so long for their lunch break. Let's get this thing going.
The
We're gonna
name
dance. You can
of
tell
Gene
us.
Autry's horse.
Is
Champion.
Champion.
The Wonder Horse.
Oh, that's nice. Champion the Wonder Horse. flowers. Okay, there we go. Trivia. Don't know who won. I'm gonna say the hummingbirds won because.
What? Why? Because they got two.
Hate mail. I'll just get too much hate mail that way. And then
I'll
Boney
get
has
you,
to
guy.
open it all. And
This ain't over. This ain't
wears
over.
gloves when he does it. Dog.
Coming for you.
That'd be a good name for a horse. All right, dance break. We got ELO today. Amazing ELO. One of my favorite first songs. Your shirt changed. How did that happen? When did that happen? Is that an ELO shirt?
No, it's the Sibs, my niece and nephew's band. They're playing. I was trying to share screen here, but it wouldn't let me. They're playing the Feminine Energy benefit concert.
That's awesome.
8 o'clock show at the Cursing Sunday, the Bourbon Room in Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay.
Feminine Energy
Feminine
benefit concert
Energy.
show.
Google it.
LJ Bosco and the Sibs.
That's awesome. Cool. All right. Dance break time. Thanks everybody for being here. Super fun. We'll see you on Friday. Don't Bring Me Down was one of my first favorite songs. Me and my neighbor used to dance around to this thing. Just like little kids. Tony LaFerno. Yeah, Tony LaFerno was my neighbor. And he was like, you got to hear this song. It is so good. And we didn't know, I don't think I ever knew what they were saying in it.
That's a government check. For $1,200.
$1,200.
12 big ones.
This is the Stu
5
Baker
chains, you
Hawk.
getting the Marley?
It's got a nice intro.
Ooh, I like the oils and seasonings and the chopping board ready to go.
Wait till you see what he does with
ready
his
to cook.
kitchen. Hummingbirds always are correct. It's true. If you've never heard this song, you can tell me if it's actually good. It's like it's nostalgic. story behind the song.
You got me shaking, got me running away. You got me crawling up to you every day. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Woo. I'll tell you what's more before I get on the floor. Don't bring me down.
Don't bring me down.
Studebaker Hawk, smoking 70s rock.
We're gonna be talking about dreams,
Dream.
nightmares. Anybody got an expert? Hit us up. Joe Marshall's Lens Therapy.